Hello and welcome to the fifth lesson in the module 3. I hope you all are doing great. This lesson is about triangle proportionality. We will jump into the learning objectives. They are to solve problems and prove theorems by using triangle proportionality, and to solve problems and prove theorems by using the triangle mid-segment theorem and its corollaries. Corollary is something that's because there's something proven, it can be other way around. Let me give you example. If I study well for the exam, I will get good marks. And now corollary would be I got good marks, therefore I studied well for the exam. So it's like, you're telling this is that or that is this. Because of that, this is happening, causation. And it's saying because of one thing, the other thing has happened, or the other thing has happened because of one more thing. Anyways, let's now move into the keyword, that is mid segment of a triangle. That's it. The triangle proportionality, the first part, this is there is important thing to know. See, we have seen about similarity and proportionality in the previous lessons. Let me just draw two triangles here. Say, for example, I have one triangle like this and a similar triangle. Okay. Now, if they were similar, I know all the angles are equal, then the sides are proportional and all that. But what if this triangle, because since the angle is equal and it's proportional, I will map it on this over here. Like this, I'll map it over there. So this triangle, if it was AB here, I bring it up over here. Now there are a few things. If this is, see, now one thing to understand is these two sides, right, these two bases, base of this inner triangle and the outer triangle, will be parallel. So now remember, they're parallel because I'll tell you, parallel is something which you must know. Now, for example, like this, and I draw another similar triangle here, these two lines will be parallel. This is one way to represent parallel, or sometimes it's represented like this. Okay, these two lines are parallel. So that is the thing. Now, they will be similar. Why? Because if these two are parallel lines, or otherwise, now let me tell you, this is a triangle and there is a parallel line passing by. Then I can tell these two triangles are similar. Why? Because if two parallel line cuts, then these angles are corresponding. Don't you agree? This is corresponding, this is corresponding. And obviously, this is the common angle. So all the three angles over here and over here from AA angle, we can say that these are similar. So that's the thing. Now, if they are similar, then they are proportional. So if at all, I know this is 3 and this is 6. Then I can find, and I don't know what is this x, and this is 5. I can easily find it. Why? Because this will be proportional. This side, let me just mark over here, this side, 3, divided by this side, 6, is equal to this side, x by 5. That is the proportionality. There are various ways we can write the proportionality. You can write the entire length. You can write it as 9. So 3 by 9, that will be equal to x and 5 plus x. X divided by 5 plus x. You can solve both of these and you will get the same answer. Let's just quickly do it, because that must hold good. Otherwise, it is wrong. So x will be the same thing. Let's solve. Here it is 1 by 2. It will be half equals x by 5. And this 5 goes to the other side, it will be 5 by 2, that is 2.5. Whereas over here, what's going to happen, you can just take this to the other side. So cross multiply, it will be 3 into 5 plus x equals 9x. It will be 15 plus 3x equals 9x. You can simplify this over there. It will be 15 equals 9 minus 3 would be 6x. That means x will be equal to 15 by 6. 3 goes over there, 5 times 2 or 2.5. So the answer will be same. So this is about proportionality. I hope this is clear how we got this. Okay. It may not be confusing. It's just that you need to, it may be confusing, but it's just that you need to look into this figure, understand exactly what's happening, what's moving in this figures, which sides, what side. If you understand that thoroughly, then it'll be very easy. Okay, we will solve problems and you will understand much better. By the way, these things, one of these theorems, they just say that if at all, a parallel line is drawn to a triangle and then it intersects both the sides of these, then if these both are parallel, then the sides are proportional. Another way, the corollary just tells the converse. If we have proportional triangles like this, then these two sides will be parallel. So that's it. Now we will look into this problem here. In this triangle BCD, PQ and CD are parallel. If QD is 14.5, let me just write it out over here. As you see this in this triangles, when you see the triangles, just write out the values. Let me use this color over here. So QD is 14.5, this one, 14.5. What is BP? BP is here, is 9. And what is PC? PC is 15. So you know all these values, right? What you need to find is BQ. Let me take it as X. Now let me write the statement. It will be BP by PC. That must be equal to, let me just remove that. It's X, yes, but let's write the denotation of the line BQ by QD. Okay. Now what you do is you just substitute the values. BP is 9 by 15, that will be equal to X by 14.5. You just take it to the other side. Here it will be 3 by 5 into 14.5, that is equal to X. I'll just use the calculator because it'll take time otherwise. All you need to do is put in the value. You can put this directly or simplified one, 3 by 5 times 14.5. The answer is 8.7 here. So X value will be 8.7. Yeah, X is basically what? BQ. So BQ was the X value. That's 8.7. That's it. This is how you solve these problems. I hope this is clear. The proportionality, this thing can be written in various ways depending on the context of the question. Whichever is easy, just follow that. Now let's go to the next one. You can try pausing the video because this is very straightforward. Try pausing the video and solving it by yourselves, and then we will continue. I hope you at least tried it out. Let's look at this figure FGH. Here they have told FH and BC are parallel. Now the values of GB is given. What is GB? It is 14.4. What about BF? It is 4.8. What is GH? The total is given over here to be 21. And this, we need to find GC and CH. Let me take this as X and this as Y. Here there might be a confusion. Okay, which is the length I should take? GB by BF and GC by CH? No, you have to take the total distance. It's much easier if you take the total because we have the total over here, full side, GH. So what is GF? GF will be addition of these both. 14 plus 4 is 8 and this is 1.2, 18, 19.2 will be the answer over here. It'll be 0.2 carried out. So it'll be 1.2, sorry, 1 carried out, 1.2. Anyways, it'll be 19.2. You can check this by adding. Now here what you do is, when you write the proportionality, write GF. It's up to you. You can write anything first, this side, that side. It's what I do is I stick to one same line. Even you can use this and this, it's fine, doesn't matter, but I just like to stick to one same line. So what I do is GF divided by one of the distance known. You can choose any because you have to find both these sides anyways. I'll choose GB now. That is equal to the total distance. What is total distance? GH by GC. Now what is GF? GF is 19.2 divided by GB is 14.4. That will be equal to, what is it over here? 21 by X. Now just cross multiply and you will get the answer. So X will be equal to 21 multiplied by 14.4 by 19.2. This is the equation. You just put in the calculator and you'll get the answer. Let's check. Here we have 21 multiplied with 14.4 divided by 19.2. The answer is 15.75. Now, what is this answer? This is GC. X value is GC. That is 15.75. But now, without changing much over here, I can easily find CH. How? Let me just show you. The same thing at the left side remains. Okay. GF. Sorry, not everything. Sorry. GF. This is over here. GH. It's the same thing. Top. Now, what you want, not GC. GC is found out. CH, right? I want to find CH. What is this side? It's BF. Okay. So now just substitute the values. GF entire length is 19.2 divided by BF is 4.8. That is equal to, what did I do over here? GH and CH. Okay, this is, okay, yeah, this is C. Okay. That's CH. GH is 21 by CH is unknown. Why? All you can do is you can do the substitution over here. The same thing. Y goes to the other side. It'll be 21 times 4.8 divided by 19.2. See, the thing is here, take this cross multiplication. It'll be Y equals 21 times 4.8 divided by 19.2. Or even you can put this entire thing in the calculator. You will definitely get the answer. So here, all I need to do is I will just change this 14.4 into 4.8 and solve it up. The answer is 5.25. It was 15.75 and 5.25. This is how we solve this problem. It is one of the basic problem. Let's go ahead now. Let's see some complicated problems. Now here, use triangle to determine whether the lines are parallel. So what they are saying is, what they have given is much of the details of the triangles, and they are asking us to find whether they are really parallel or not. How do we do that? So you should just write the proportionality and check if both the sides are proportional to each other. If you write the proportionality and both the sides are equal, then yes, they are parallel. If they are not parallel here, they'll not be proportional. If they are proportional, they are parallel. So if parallel proportional, so it's either way around, you know. So let us solve this up. So whatever is given, let's write. The triangle WXY in this triangle, YL, where is YL? YL is 5. And what about LX? LX is 20. So these are the dimensions. But look over here, JX, right? This thing is 4 times as long as WJ. This means now WJ is unknown. Let me take this as X. So this will be 4 times X or 4X. Why? Because they have told it's 4 times the length of WJ. Now imagine this was 2 here. This will be 4 times 2, that is 8. That's how we get it, okay? So that is the thing. Now let us write the proportionality. We know we can write xj by this dimension. I'll write jw. That must be equal to what? Lx divided by Ly. Now let's compare. Let's write it out. Let's solve it up. xj is given by 4x divided by x, that is equal to 20 by 5. Here when you solve it, how much you get? You get 4. It must be equal to 20 by 5, also 4. Yes, they both are 4. That means these sides are proportional. If sides are proportional, then these two lines are parallel as well. So that is the answer. This is how we solve this answer. I hope it is clear. It's just that we need to write the proportionality, substitute the values and find whether it is proportional. If they are proportional, they are parallel, otherwise no. So same way, okay, over here it is. Now here what they have done is they have taken other way around, WJ up, JX down. It's fine as long as you get the same answer. 1/4, 1/4, yes, that's the answer. So this is how we do it. Now let's see a check problem. In triangle PQR, PK is 34, KQ is 20 and PJ is 1.7 JR. Is QR parallel to KJ? Explain your reasoning. Now let's write what is given one by one. What is pk? Pk is this dimension. It is given to be 34. Kq is given to be 20. Now pj is 1.7 times qr. Sorry, jr. My bad. So I'll take this jr as x. Now what will this be? This will be 1.7x. That's it. We need to prove if this and this are parallel. Are they parallel? Let's prove if the proportionality is equal. Yes, they are parallel. Now how we write is kq divided by pk. You can write however. I wrote this line by this line. But if you use this line first, even on the opposite side, it must be up. X is jr divided by pj. So here, what is that kr? It's 20 divided by 34. That will be equal to x divided by 1.7x. Here, this and this cancels. You need to solve this up over here. The table of 2 goes. So I'll just divide 2 by 15, 16, 17. And here, what do we have? 1 by 1.7. Now, since it's simplify 1.7, you can either multiply over here 10 and 10, or you can just divide 10 by 17. What is 10 by 17? So 1 by 1.7, that is equal to 1 by 1.7. Or you will get 1 point, this is the thing, 1 by 1.7. That's fine. Why? Because 10, right? Divide both the sides by 10, you will get 1 in the numerator, denominator will be 1.7. Or if you're getting confused with this, you can do one thing. Leave this 10 by 17 as it is. Make it equal to, over here, multiply and divide by 10. It's just manipulation. It's equal, right? You won't make any difference. 10 by 17. It is 10 by 17. Both the sides, it's 10 by 17, 10 by 17. However you prove it, you will get the same answer. So that's the thing here. Now what we got is 10 by 17. Here it's taken other way around. It's fine. Doesn't matter. As long as you get equal dimension or equal values on both the sides, it's okay. So that's the thing. These lines are parallel, yes, because the proportionality is equal. Now we come to the last part of this lesson, that is mid-segments and parallel lines. What is a mid-segment? Mid, as it denotes something in the middle. Now you can see over here the mid-segment of a triangle, right? You can see this is a triangle and there's one more triangle inside it. But the important thing is it cuts all the lines in the middle. So AC is cut at R. Whereas AC this point R is bisecting A and C, since it cuts it equal into 2 halves. If this is phi, this is also phi. Total will be 10 length. CQ and QB also same thing. This point cuts it off, and AP and PB are same because P intersects or cuts AB line in the middle. So that is about mid segments. They join at the middle points. Okay. Now there's a special case of this. If there are 2 lines parallel, which we saw just a while ago, but there is one thing, if this line FJ and JH is equal, see in the previous problems we didn't have the lines equal, the segments, FJ and JH segments equal, they were not equal. Here now, what if they are equal, FJ and JH? Then you can always see that this JK is there, right? This parallel line will be half of FG, the bigger parallel, or FG is 2 times JK. So what it means is, whatever is the dimension over here, say this is 10, this will be half of it, or if you know this to be 6, this will be twice of it. That's what it means. So that is about one theorem. Then what do we have now? Last theorem, I guess corollary. Okay, this is again, see now, if all these segments are equal, then these lines must and should be parallel, provided the segments are just proven. Okay, if AB divided by BC now equals EF and FG, both the sides must be equal. Only then These all lines are parallel. Okay, so that's the thing. Um, okay, there's one more thing. Okay, what if one of these sides are equal? See, imagine the AB and BC is equal. In the same previous case, see over here we just saw, right? In the same case, if AB and BC are equal, then remember, even the right side, EF and FG will be equal. Please remember this. Or if EF and FG are equal, they have given phi and phi, then these side, whatever the dimensions are, must be equal. If you know AB, that will only be for BC as well. So this is the thing. We will solve some problems on this. Example 3. In the figure, EF, you can see EF and DE are mid segments of triangle ABC. We need to find DE, this one. So here, first of all, we need to see what are the dimensions given. The figure is already given. Only these are the dimensions which we know. Mid segments. Now, I just want to recall, we have done mid segments even before, and the formula was very simple for mid segments. It's always the smaller length will be half of the bigger length. So that's what we need to remember, okay? So now here, you need to find DE, but you know the total length of AF, AC, right? AF is no good. This and this won't be equal, but we know this segment DE will be equal to half of AC, or you can write it as AC equals 2 times DE. Okay, it's the same thing. 2 goes to the other side. Now here DE is unknown. DE would be equal to half of 15. That is 7.5. That's it. That's how we would solve this problem easily, because mid segments are always half of that. Okay, so that's the answer. Now what about this figure? Pause the video, try this by yourself, figure it out. What are these dimensions? If you're getting wrong, it's fine. I'll be continuing it now. I hope you tried it by yourselves. Here, let's look into the figure. These all inner dimensions are given. Now, what do we need to find? They are mentioned. These are all mid segments, so that means this all these dimensions are equal as well. Now, AC, where is AC? AC is the total length. So AC would be 16.25 times 2. 16 times 2 is 32. 32 plus half will be 32.5. Now what about AB? Where is AB? AB is this. It will be 19.5 times 2. It will be 39. Now AB is done, because this is AB is 2 times FG. Now what about CB? This is the dimension. 14 times 2 is 28. CG, where is CG? This is CG. Now we know what is CB, right? 12. So CG will be 14. Half of this is 14. And what about AH? AH, this and this will be equal. That is 19.5. So these are the dimensions from this given triangle. It will be 32.5, 39, 28, 14, and lastly we have 19.5. That's the answers. I hope this is clear. We will look into a real world problem now. Real estate. A developer is looking to purchase lots 18 and 19 on the lake and wants to determine the lengths of the property's boundary that runs along the lake. A measurement known as frontage. Okay, sorry. I was just reading it directly. Wants to determine the length of the property's boundary that runs along the lake. The measurement known as frontage. So all the dimensions. Okay, what are the dimensions? That's what he needs to find out. Find the lake frontage for lot 18 to the nearest foot. See this front part. Okay, over here. You can see the figure they are mentioned. X is unknown. This is given 120, 102, 96. So it's up to you. Even you don't need to write the dimensions. You can just see the proportionality. They have shown in the figure, this is parallel. This symbol means parallel. All these lines are parallel. So what about this? If you take, say for example 96.5, you need to you can divide by 102. That must be equal to 96.5 was first, so this is x by 120. You can just put in the calculator and solve. It will be 96.5 divided by 102 into 120. We can solve it easily, but let's use calculator because we can quickly do it. It saves time. All you need to do is put it in the calculator, that is 96.5 multiplied with 120, which is the numerator, divided by 102. So the answer would be 113.52. Let's just check the answer. Yes, 113.53. It's just rounded off to 10. Okay, sorry. I forgot it's nearest 10th. 10 has only one zero, so you should take it as 113.5 because 2 is less than 5. If this was 5, 6, it would be 6 then, 113.6. So remember, whenever, whichever decimal, next decimal is less than 5, if it's less than 5, you consider the previous number. So this is how you solve it. It's very, very simple and straightforward. Just like that, another problem here. We have seen such cases. Now over here, okay, this is important. Why? Because they have told us these two are equal. If these two are equal, what else? Even left side is equal. So just remember, now they have given all the dimensions. Now over here, they have already parallel. In the figure we can see. Now they have told JK and KL are equal. Then obviously this also must be equal. Okay. Oh, sorry, this won't be given. Okay, this is not the question. It's just the figure, right? But looking at this, you can tell. See, this line shows these two are equal. If these two are equal, these are also equal. Now you just need to substitute and solve. So how would you substitute? You can substitute of your choice. Just make sure, but you know, sorry, first of all, don't directly substitute. You need to find x and y. Now don't write a proportion because proportion you wouldn't be able to solve because there are two variables, right? X and y. What I'm saying is don't write AB by BC equals JK by KL. This would be wrong. Why? Because this is in terms of X and this is in terms of Y. We have two variables. It's not possible to solve. So we use this congruency theorem, congruency statements. We know AB and BC are equal. So AB, the line AB is equal to BC. So that would be 2x plus 8 equals 7x minus 12. So now if you just save it, solve them up, this will go to the other side. It'll be 20 equals 5x because 2x goes to the other side and minus. So 7x minus 2x is 5x and it'll be 4 equals x. So x value is given to be 4. That's it. You substitute 2 times 4 plus 8. It will be 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 64. Same thing here. 7 times 4 minus 12. 7 times 4, it would be 14 times 2 is 28. 28 minus 12 would be 26, 16. So this would be the answers. I hope this is clear. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize what was needed to be solved. It is just the x and y values. Sorry, my bad. You don't need to solve this. Let me just, x value is 4. Now what do? Find the y value. These are two congruent parts. So just equate it. Equate these both. It will be 4y minus 1. That will be equal to y plus 8. That is, take y's to the other one side. 4y minus y. Sorry. Minus y equals 8 plus 1. It will be 3y equals 9. Y equals 3. This is the answer. X was 4, y was 3. Okay, x is 4 and y is 3. That's it. And that's the end of this lesson. It's a very simple and easy lesson. Please make sure you go through this thoroughly and solve problems on yourselves. Please do solve more and more practice problems. That's how you learn better. If you have any doubts in this lesson, please do post them in the chat and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And that's it. Please do stay tuned for the next lesson. And until the next lesson, bye-bye and take care.